Okay, I'm going to show you how I check the in-text citations against the reference section. So here we've got a dissertation. I've already pasted the reference section into a different document. So I'm just going to save that for later. You can see all the way down here. It's blank. So start at the top. I'm going to go to replace, click find. Now I need to copy. Let's see, here's the instructions. Here's this little string that uses wildcards, so paste that in. Oops, use wildcards. See, we're already showing more. So right there. We need to go back to our document. Yes, okay. So find in main document. This should select everything that's within parentheses in the entire document, and hopefully Word won't freeze on us. Okay, so I did my one click. Now I don't want to click again or else it'll unselect everything. So copy to Excel. Blank workbook. Paste. And there we go. We've got lots and lots and lots of stuff that's in parentheses. So now all of these are obviously our in-text citations, but they're in there. And some of them are duplicates. Those two are the same. These two are the same. So we're going to go to Data, remove duplicates. Okay. Scroll back up to the top. And I guess we can clean up these later. So I'm going to add another sheet here. And we're going to go back to our document. Well, here's our instructions. Get this string right here. Sorry. Okay. So now we'll replace this one with that. So whenever they're like saying colleges and employers 2018, so it catches that kind of citation. So we're going to find in main document. Okay. You see this is kind of messy. So we've got low and cook here, and we've got half of difficult. But it's still faster this way. So we'll do a run click, copy, put it into our sheet 2, paste, data, remove duplicates. Okay. Now, let's see what the instructions say to do next. So clean up the lists. Yeah, that takes a while. So I'm going to close that. Yeah, so there's a lot of Excel tricks that I've learned. But yeah. Hopefully you'll just kind of pick up on it as you watch. Let's go over here. Yeah, so we'll start with these ones, all the within parentheses ones. I like to add a call or add some headings. So title and length. And so anything that's 4 or less we can throw out. So all you have to do is equals LUN, parenthesis, that one, then you double click in the corner to make it go all the way down. and you make sure that it really did. Yep, we got them all. Now, select, Control Shift down, got them all, data, filter, length, smallest to largest. Okay, so these are not in-text citations. These are not useful because we need an author name. Got a bunch of page numbers. And there we go. So, you can just go home, delete. Ta-da! So, no, behavioral, that is not an author. So you still have to go through and delete these, which is kind of a pain. I'm not sure what that is. If there's something that doesn't look right, I just highlight it so I can come back later. Oh, missed this one. Anyway, you get the idea. Oh, format painter, just to make things look pretty. Okay, so let's go down here. Oh, and if you see a bunch of the same one, you can delete that. Oops. Okay, well, normally I'd go through more carefully, but I think you get the idea. So I'm going to go all the way down to the bottom. Some authors like to pack a lot of citations into one parenthetical thing. Looks like this author maybe doesn't as much. Actually, we're going to come back down. I'm going to delete them. Go here, data, move the filter, home, delete. So we've already got them in order, we don't need that. Then we're looking for where it starts to get 2 or more. So we can go down. Okay, so I've selected all the ones that have 2 or more. So we go to data, text columns, stay on delimited, next, semicolon, next, finish, and now it's separated out. So at first it was main, semicolon, Tabor, but now it's shop Tabor over here. So now you can, oh, I guess actually a fast way, you can either like just move them one at a time, or if you want to be faster, you can try removing duplicates. So I'll remove the spaces. Okay, well, most of the spaces. Down, cut, and paste. Oh yeah, now you can see the little spaces. I still think this is better than scrolling through the entire document a million times. I'm sure there's probably even easier ways, but I think there actually are like services to get like it'll cancel. It'll check all of your index citations for you, but those cost money. I don't know. So it's pretty complicated at the beginning, but we can kind of get used to it. I can listen to audiobooks while I do this. It doesn't, once you figured out how to do it, you've got the system down. It doesn't require a whole lot of brain power. Okay, there we go. For some reason when you do data text to columns, it makes a little space in front. So then when we re-alphabetize these will all go to the top because a space goes before A. So we need to fix that. Oops. Equals trim. Do a little double click trick. Okay, got them all. Copy. I guess cut and nope, Control Z. That's why I do copy. Get copy and paste values right there. Control Shift down, delete. Okay, we're gonna do another remove duplicates. Okay. That's a lot of duplicates. Probably a lot of those were empty cells. Okay, now we're going to sort it A to Z. So home, sort it filter, A to Z. Okay, looking pretty good. This. And then I'd go through and, you know, just be more careful. Like, look at all these Ari et al's. Anyway, so for this one, it's a little different because they're essentially all the same length, except for, I don't know, these weird ones. So I like to sort by year. So what I do is, oh, see, that's why you gotta look. Sometimes one goes down. Yeah. Okay. It's a lot. Maybe it really depends on the author. Some like to use this form a lot, some don't. Okay, got them all selected. Copy, paste. And then data text columns. Next, not a semicolon, we're going to do other. We're going to do a beginning parenthesis. Finish. Ta-da! Then we have to go back and, well, actually, usually I copy both of these. Anyway, yeah, you do that a million times. And then, when you're done with that, you can just sort A to Z. This one, well, I'll insert. Here. Try, got 'em all. Okay, data filter. And then I could do the year, but I'm not going to do that until I've got all the stuff out of this column. So I'm going to pause the recording there and we'll come back after I have fixed all those. Okay, so now you can see I've cleared out this column. So now we're going to sort year A to Z. And we're going to go down to where it's not actual years anymore and delete those. Oh, and sometimes you might notice errors like that. Fundamental values. I just go ahead and fix them. Oh, except you know what? We're probably still using wildcards, so you want to undo that. Or else it won't search correctly. Oh, and there it is. Gotta add the period after the P. Okay. Now I'm selecting all these. Yep, okay. Delete. Oh, and then that should be deleted as well. And that year has not happened yet, so we're going to look up 2106. Just one, right? Yep. Okay. Back to here. Okay. Sort it again. Get that Duckworth one in line. Now, push it down, data, remove that filter, and you can get rid of the headings. Home, delete. Okay. So now they're all in order, so we can delete those too. And I'm just going to go through, so we've got 3 Deweys of 1933, so I'm going to delete 2 of them. Home, and that one, Skinner, Harlow, etc., etc. And then once you've gone through and done all that, then you go through and do that, which does take a long time. It's kind of annoying. Just like that. So, I will go ahead and do that while I turn off the video, but maybe, here, I'll show you how to do these ones. So these are the ones in parentheses, remember? Okay, oh yeah, so these are sorted A to Z. Delete. So this one has like its title in the author spot. Sometimes that's okay. Oftentimes the author of the dissertation has made a mistake and like there actually is an author that should be there instead, so we can check that out later. Then you can do the same thing here, delete that duplicate. What else? Yeah, just go through deleting duplicates. And, oh, I'll do this first. So, no, or that one. Find, replace, parenthesis, replace with nothing, replace them all. And what? Other parenthesis, replace them all. Okay. Data, remove duplicates. Okay. There we go. So yeah, I'll clean those up and bring you back in a minute. Okay, so these have both been cleaned up. So I'm going to copy this column and put it with the other one. Okay, then There's a couple of ways to do this. So if you notice, we have the and symbol, so that's gonna keep so we've got Andrew and Midgley, so they come up as different ones, so we can replace that. Let's see. Replace and right, and we'll just, yes, that's the incorrect thing, so we'll replace all, and then I'll get rid of the commas as well. Actually, before we do that, I'm just gonna look and see if there's any formatting issues I should note before I change things. So if I get rid of the parentheses and the commas, then I can use the remove duplicates and that'll speed things up. I don't know, I'm not seeing much, so go ahead. So place comma with nothing. Place, yep, place all. Okay. Place all. Place all. Data. Remove duplicates. Okay. Okay. So at this point you can go through again and delete the extras, or you can just delete extras as you go. So I'm going to move on to adding the references. So I need to open that. Here we are. Okay, and this has been edited, so I want to turn off track changes. Select the whole thing. Copy. Okay, so to make the track changes show up, I have to turn them off here as well. Go to references. Okay, paste. And you can see the track changes did transfer over, so that's good. Looks about right. I'm just gonna save this document. I'm gonna paste the references right here. And I like the format of that one, so I'm just gonna make them all the same. Okay. Oh. Cancel. And I'm just gonna remove the URLs. Remove hyperlinks. Okay, so delete that. So it's ideal if the author, when they do references, they see how this is all one paragraph, but sometimes they don't. Sometimes they have paragraph, so then it's just kind of annoying when you paste it. This one has more than usual. Yeah, this is annoying. Okay, and then here's the comments. Okay, you're probably getting bored. I'll finish that and bring it back. Okay. So now I'm just gonna do data duplicates. So we've got all our references here. And I'm gonna copy them. Copy, paste, go to sorted filter, A to Z. Continue with the current selection, that's important. Then widen these a little. Equals if that one is the same as that one, then same, otherwise different. Let's see. Come on. Okay, it's not going. I have to drag it. Oh, there we go. Okay, so we'll start from the top. Same, different. Okay, so this is fine. Wait, where is it? Think about this. So Anderman E. The M the initials don't affect, but M comes before U. So I'm just gonna mark that with a different color, and I'll come back later and switch those. Okay. Yes, this one should be above bank. Okay, so essentially bank is in the wrong spot. Then we don't have to look at the ones that are the same. Okay, cook columns. Yep. Okay. Alright, so this one I think is not a problem, because Excel counts the apostrophe as a character when it's alphabetizing, but we don't for APA. So Delisa, D-E-L-A, D-E-L-I. Yeah, I think those are all fine. Yep, that probably shouldn't be there. Oh, except, you know what, that's not even a... I didn't delete that earlier when I should have. So that's not an author, so we're just gonna go delete. And try that again. And then just redo that. Okay, so these two should be after, well, ice should be before the those. Education and leadership, those are also should have been deleted. It's kind of annoying. And cancel wait. It's a card to see what's going on here. Oh, I didn't put that one. This one is nothing. Okay. Just align these again. Okay. I guess I should have been a little more careful. Okay. Okay, Macmillan. That's not an author. Okay, this is taking a little longer than it usually does. There are a lot of references for this paper. Anyway, I think you're getting the idea. I'm going to check all of the ones that say different, make sure it's correctly alphabetized. Alright, so now we've got our references. I've marked the ones that I need to change later from in the correct order. I'm just going to get rid of these spaces. And I can go ahead and delete those two columns because I don't need them anymore. Alright. Delete. Okay. Comes the fun part. So what I do is I just paste it. Look, are they the same? Yep. Here's the same. Yep. Anderman and Mitchley. Anderman and Young. Anderman and Young. Don't see it, so I'm just going to leave it on the side next to where it should be. I'm going to go back later and search for it in the document, because, you know, sometimes I will miss like a couple of references, but usually it's an error on the part of the dissertation's author. Anderman et al. 2003, Anderson and Crathwall 2001, Archer and Davidson 2008. Yes, you just keep doing that. Like, oops, I didn't delete that one before. Delete it now. Yep, so you just keep doing that. And we'll go back, we'll bring you back at that point. Alright, so I've matched up all the ones that I could. So Anderman and Young, I need to start looking that one up. Close these instructions. Just use the search bar. Okay, so I just realized it wasn't recording. So let's try that again. down here, brown. I guess he has 2 dates on both. I don't know, I could look it up, but maybe I'll just leave it. It's a little weird, but... Okay, Carnival et al. Oh yeah, so if it's gray, that means I finished it. Combs is out of order. We'll get that later. Dole et al. So there's no date there. So I'm gonna look up Dole. Okay. Karma 2009. Save that. Could probably just delete it. Okay, Downson and McKierney, so that's a misspelling. Okay. And I just want to make sure track changes is on. Gray, because we did it, or I guess we can delete it. That doesn't really matter either way, but sometimes it's nice to look back, like especially if it's like, if I said like, oh, you need to add this to the reference section for the next check. I don't know, sometimes it's nice to have a record. Der Hubencraft. Hoven. It's right there. So, oh, it's because the van got cut off, so it was not alphabetized. Let's see. Oh, and it's already been filled in down here. Duffy. Seven. There we go. Oh, I think you kind of get the idea. Oh, I'll do this one. So there was no in-text citation found. This one is an act, so I bet it really is in there. Sometimes it's cited a little differently, but we will still check. Succeeds Act of 2015. So there's no parentheses, so that's why we didn't catch it before, so that's fine. Ice and Harbeck. Oh, Harback. Beck, and the last one. Okay. Yeah, so I'll just go all the way through. Once it reaches the bottom, all of the references and the in-text citation should be good. So that's how I do it. It's